In this video, I'll be showing you the only 3 formulas you need to know in answering any questions on the topic stoichiometry. So let's check it out. Number 1 there is what we call mole equals to mass over molar mass. Number 1 there is mole equals to mass over the molar mass. And from here, we know that the unit of mass is gram, and that of the molar mass is gram per mole. So therefore, the unit of mole is going to give us mole. The number 1 formula you need to take note of in answering any question under this topic is mole, which is mass over the molar mass. Then the number 2 is mole equals to CV. This N here represents mole. This represents mole. And the C here represents concentration. This is what we call concentration. And the unit of concentration is mole per dm cube. Can also be written this way, big M. This big M is molarity. So whenever you see molarity, it means concentration, which is mole per dm cube. And the Vn represents volume, which has its unit to be dm cube. Mole equals to Cv. The Cn means concentration, and it has its unit to be mole per dm cube or molarity. And V means volume, which has its unit to be dm cube. And the last one is mole equals to volume of gas. Mole equals to volume of gas over volume at STP. And that means 22.4 dm cube. This is the volume at STP. That is standard temperature and pressure. So once you know these 3 formulas, you'll be able to answer any question on stoichiometry in the JAMB chemistry. So we said mole equals to concentration times volume, that's the second one. Mole equals to volume of gas over volume at STP, which is 22.4 dm cube. So with this, let's answer some questions. These are the likely questions you are going to see in the JAMB UTME examination. So let's check. Number 1 here says, how many moles of ammonia are present in 5.6 dm cube? The first thing there is the volume is 5.6 cm cube at STP. How many moles of ammonia are present in 5.6 cm cube of ammonia gas at STP? Checking out these 3 formulas, we can see that 2 out of these 3 formulas actually have volume. The second one here as well as the third. But whenever you have in your question indicating volume at STP, then look into the third one. Because the volume here isn't the volume at STP. Here we have volume at STP. So let's answer this question. This volume now, which is the volume for the gas, and the gas is ammonia. This is ammonia, NH3. So we already have the volume given to us, and then we are told to find the mole. So using this formula, we are going to have mole to be volume of the gas, and the gas here is ammonia. Then over 22.4 dm cube. Please, you need to be mindful of one thing. The volume of the gas at STP is in dm cube, but the volume given to us, the volume of the gas, is in cm cube. So what do we need to do? We need to change cm cube to dm cube. We have to change cm cube to dm cube. And whenever you want to change cm cube to dm cube, you are going to divide by 1000. What I mean is 1 dm cube is equals to 1000 cm cube. So if you want to change dm cube to cm cube, it's times 1000. But if you want to change cm cube back to dm cube, that will be divided by 1000. So let's change this to dm cube. divided by 1000, that will give us 0.0056 dm cube. I hope you are getting. All right. So now, what is the volume of the gas? It has been gotten to be 0.0056, then divided by 22.4, all in dm cube. So we are going to have our answer to be so that gives us 0.00025 mole. 0.00025 mole. So the right answer there is option D. All right. The second question here says, what volume of 0.25 mole per dm cube? We are giving the concentration, but question says what volume. So we are looking for the volume now. So volume is unknown of 0.25 mole per dm cube. That is the concentration. Remember I said earlier that concentration has its unit to be mole per dm cube. So the C there is 0.25 mole per dm cube. Now 2Co3 solution, that sodium tricarbonate 4 solution, would give 13.25 grams of now 2Co3. So we are giving the mass to be 13.25 grams on evaporation to dryness, and then we are giving the molar mass of the solution to be 106 gram per mole. So we want to get the volume of sodium tricarbonate 4 solution, and we have the concentration given to us. We also have the mass as well as the molar mass, but we want to get the volume. But the volume here is not volume at STP. So that means we can't use the third formula. To get the volume, we need to consider the second formula. So in considering the second formula, we said mole, which is N, equals to CV. So we want to get the volume. To get the volume, what do we have to do? You make the volume the subject of the formula. So you divide both sides by C. So C cancels C. That means volume equals to N over C. I hope you are getting it. So now we have N here, which is the mole. We have C here, which is the concentration. All right. So the N here represents the mole, like I said earlier. But from the parameters here, do we have the mole? No. The mole is unknown. But then we can actually get the mole. How can we get the mole? Remember, we have the mass given to us as well as the molar mass. If you check the first formula, we said mole equals to mass over molar mass. So that means with the M here and the molar mass here, we are going to get the mole. So you can say that mole equals to mass over the molar mass. So what is the mass? The mass there is 13.25. Divided by, what about the molar mass? That is 106. 106. So let's get the mole. That's 13.25 divided by 106. We have it to be 0.125. 0.125 mole. So we've gotten the mole. So now volume will now give us the mole, which is 0.125 divided by, what is the concentration? That is 0.25. So let's divide this. We are going to have 0.125 divided by 0.25. So the answer there is 0.5. So that's 0.5. But then what will be the unit? The unit for the volume will be in dm cube. Do you know the reason? We have the concentration here in dm cube. Mole per dm cube. So that means our volume will be in dm cube. But in the question, we have the options in cm cube. So what do? We have to change dm cube to cm cube. And that will give us 0.5 dm cube multiplied by 1000. I said earlier that to get dm cube converted to cm cube, you have to multiply by 1000. So 0.5 times 1000 there will give us 500 cm cube. That is the answer. So the correct answer there is option A. Option A. The third question here says 24 grams of magnesium react with dilute hydrochloric acid. So what you need to take note of is that magnesium, being a metal, it is reacting with an acid, and whenever we have a reactive metal reacting with acid, salt will be formed and then hydrogen gas will be liberated. So in this we are going to have MgCl2 as our salt, then hydrogen gas to be liberated. So we need to balance this. Let's check. Is this equation balanced? No. We have 2 of chlorine here. So if I put 2 here, that makes chlorine to be balanced. What about the hydrogen? Hydrogen here is already 2. Here is 2. So the equation here is balanced. So the equation says 24 grams of magnesium react with dilute hydrochloric acid. We calculate the volume of hydrogen gas evolved at STP. So whenever you want to answer this kind of question, you need to check something out. We are giving the mass of the magnesium. So let me just have magnesium here. The magnesium has its mass to be 24 grams. What other parameters are we giving? We are not given another thing, but we are told that to calculate the volume of hydrogen gas evolved at STP. So for hydrogen gas, we want to get the volume of the gas evolved at STP. At STP. So now, to get the volume of hydrogen gas at STP, like I said, check this third formula, which says mole equals to volume of gas over volume at STP. We can't use that of the second one. Why? This volume here is attached to the concentration, not volume at STP. So whenever I want to answer any question regarding volume at STP, we need to consider this. So first thing here, we said we are going to have mole to be volume of the gas over volume at STP is 22.4 dm³. 22.4 dm³. So we want to get the volume of the gas. So now, to get the volume of the gas, what are we going to need? So let's make the volume of the gas the summit of the formula. So we are going to have VGN to be mole multiplied by 22.4. So the volume of the gas, which is hydrogen gas, it is mole multiplied by 22.4 dm³. So the question is the mole given to us in the question? No, we do not have the mole. We are not given the mole. But how can we get the mole? We can get the mole by getting the mole of magnesium. Yes. For the magnesium, we are given the mass to be 24 grams. And then what will be the molar mass of magnesium? The molar mass of magnesium from the question is 24 gram per mole. It is 24 gram per mole. So how do we get the mole? Remember, mole equals to mass over the molar mass. So we have mole to be mass over molar mass. What is the mass? Mass is 24. Molar mass is as well 24. So we are going to get the mole to be 1. So we've gotten the mole of magnesium to be 1. But we do not need the mole of magnesium. What we need is the mole of hydrogen, not that of the magnesium. But for us to calculate the volume of the gas evolved, which is that of the hydrogen, we need to get the mole. We said the formula is mole multiplied by 22.4. So here is a constant value. We need to get the mole. To get the mole, let's consider that of the magnesium. So which is 1 mole. So how can we relate that of the magnesium and that of the hydrogen gas? So you need to check something out from the balanced equation that we have here. Let's check the mole ratio. Here now, this is 1 ratio 2 ratio 1 ratio 1. That is, we have 1 here, we have 2 here, here is 1, and here is also what? Also 1. So that means if we now have 1 mole of magnesium, that of hydrogen too will be 1 mole. Why? Both magnesium and hydrogen, they have the same ratio. Let me repeat myself now. This is magnesium now. The mole ratio here is 1. That of hydrogen is also 1. So we've gotten the mole of magnesium to be 1. So to relate it to that of the hydrogen, checking out the mole ratio, then they're going to have the same value for mole. Let's assume we got the mole of magnesium here to be 5 moles. That means that of the hydrogen will also be 5 moles. Why? They have the same mole ratio. So if this one is 1 mole, that of the hydrogen gas too will be 1. So we are going to have 1 multiplied by 22.4. So if you get this multiplied, the answer will give us 22.4 dm³. So the volume of the gas given off or liberated or evolved is 22.4 dm³. So the correct answer there is option A. So I have a question for us. Please kindly drop in your answer in the comment section. So the question says that what weight of sodium chloride is needed to make 2.0 dm³ of a 1.5 molar solution. So let me just help you to understand the question. You are told to find the weight. So in this case, that is the mass. And we are given the volume to be 2.0 dm³. And we are also given the concentration to be 1.5 molar. That is 1.5 mole per dm³. So we also have the atomic mass of sodium as well as that of the chlorine. So if you look into this question so well, and you consider all of these formulas, you will surely get the answer. So please kindly drop in your answer in the comment section. Thank you very much.